So, video for April 13th. Yeah, kind of fell asleep last night. Oh well. Been needing to show you this since Tuesday. I redid, oh gosh, maybe it's just the lighting. I redid it as you couldn't really see the purple in all the creases. Excuse me. Is it possible to see? Sort of. All those shadows in the creases. I put purple in there, so it's kind of like iridescent, reflectively ravenish kind of. Yeah. Spent forever doing it too. And there's another one that's a little bit shorter than this one. And I did the first coat on that and it got blown off when the finishing spray was put on. So the paint instructor, the ceramics class instructor, said that the chalk, which is what the purple stuff I put in the creases, the chalk probably wouldn't stick to the metallic paint that I used. And well, she was right. It didn't really stick, but it certainly sticks to the overcoat. So that's nice. And only a little bit of it got blown away when the finishing spray was put on this time. In natural light, you really can't see it. However, in the shadows, when just a little bit of light hits it, you can really tell, which works out well. I'm not going to waste my time and try putting another coat on because it's going to be up in a corner of my room. And anyway, so win-win. One of my friends let me borrow his book by Robert Jordan for that really long Wheel of Time series with 14 books that I couldn't ever find the first book for. He kind of searched through the entirety of his estate, his house, his barn, his attic, his garage. I felt bad, but I mean, it's worth it. He says it's a really good series. Kind of like Lord of the Rings, with how vast it is. No, the Lord of the Rings books, that 3-book series, was okay. It's kind of boring because it was mostly just walking. But The Hobbit was good. So, it's probably a decent book series. He says it gets kind of boring between the 5th and 9th or the 7th and 9th books. But this is only the first book. I don't even know if I'm going to read the whole series, be able to read the whole series yet. Probably won't be posting. I'll retroactively post videos, but there's not going to be a video on the 14th or the 15th because I'm going away for the weekend for a LARPing event. This one's medieval high fantasy kind of stuff, elves, and different magical races, magic. But instead of just using magic to the word magic to explain away magic, they actually have mathematical formulas that you have to recite. They use mathematics. It's great. They're a partner with the Space LARP that I started last year. It's really fun. One of the staff of the Fantasy LARP split off and started the Space one. And until I saw that, I thought all live action roleplay LARP, I thought all of them were just high fantasy. It's so much broader than that. And it's a really good story too. It's not so much space exploration as survivalism. We can talk more about that next week because the first event of the year for the space one is next week. So I gotta get going. It's already 1 o'clock and the camping grounds where it's held is like 2.5 hours away. And I want to get there early so I can help set up. Because that's pretty much all I do. It's pretty much my only interest in going there is to help them set up and create an environment for the people to actually play. So I play the bad guys or the non-playable characters, NPCs, the whole weekend. I don't have a deep interest in creating a fantasy character. So it works. And they appreciate the help, I think. They say they do. That must be true, right? Alright, I gotta get going.